Hello everyone. In this video I want to show my perspective on instant block and instant faultless defense. These are two mechanics that are not utilized often due to either misinformation, difficulty, or because people think that these mechanics are useless. I'm making this video so that I can provide some clarity to the benefits of the two mechanics alongside accessible uses for them. First, let's go over instant block. Instant block is a mechanic that has existed in a multitude of Arc System Works games. However, previous Arc System Works games designed instant block around adjusting frame data. This provided the player that used instant block frame advantage in varying degrees, which either led to punishment or escaping from a situation that could be autopiloted or otherwise safe. In Guilty Gear Strive, however, instant block changes situations by removing pushback, as well as reducing recovery depending on how the instant block is performed. Instant block can be performed in the air and on the ground. To perform an instant block, your stick has to be at neutral or a non-blocking position first. Once this step is done, you must input any blocking direction within 2 frames of the attack interacting with your character. This window is small but viable depending on the situation. When instant block is successful, your character will flash white and you will get a brief pause for visual recognition. In addition, instant block negates chip damage and provides additional meter gain for the defender. The detriments to instant blocking are that your risk gauge will still raise as you're not using faultless defense, as well as the potential of getting hit due to the neutral input. If you mistime the instant block but still block your opponent's attack, you will be locked out from instant blocking for 5 frames. This means you cannot mash instant block and expect results, as the game will lock you out for your failed attempts. To help with instant block timing, there are 3 general windows that players will target: immediate timing, slight delay, and heavy delay. There are timings in between those 3, however, those will be the general ranges of cancels. Most players will use delays to catch movement or to counter hit you, but if you're countering them with instant block or faultless instant block, the general choice of approach will be to not cancel or to vary their delays even more. This in return will allow for additional escapes aside from direct punishment. Instant faultless defense is a mechanic that is new to Guilty Gear. Instant faultless defense increases the pushback massively in comparison to normal faultless defense. Instant faultless defense still uses meter, however, the meter usage will be less due to the slight meter gain from the instant block built into it. In the current version of the game, there is no detriment to block stun for faultless defensing either, however this may change with future patches. The input is similar to instant block, and the punishment for mistiming is the same. This input can be done by tapping faultless defense and block at the timing of an attack, as well as by holding down faultless defense and timing the block input. Now that I've described the general concept of these two mechanics, I want to provide my perspective and viewpoint on reliable ways to use them. Utilizing these mechanics to your advantage will be dependent on your opponent, specific moves, and situations. I have narrowed these categories into smaller digestible sections from my point of view. For punishment and direct challenging, instant block is recommended, and for with punishment or repositioning to neutral, instant faultless defense is recommended. Checking the frame data and cancel options for each character's move list is very important. Pushback, delays, meter, and cancels are given to keep the players safer, but instant block and instant faultless defense still rewards the defender. Guilty Gear Strive is based widely off of minus frames, so this means that if you manage to instant block certain moves, you'll be able to punish them unless they have meter to make themselves safe. Likewise, if you instant faultless defense certain moves, the opponent's options on the offensive become weaker. Key things to target for reward or consistency are special moves, multi-hit moves, on Wake Up for consistent timing against meaties, and Gatlings with few delays such as kick normal starters. Targeting special moves is key due to the inability of the opponent to cancel into another option without meter. This provides punishment for the defender. Targeting multi-hit moves is important because there's no variance in the timing unless they cancel into another option. This allows for consistency in instant block timing. And targeting Gatlings starting from kick normals. Kick normals canceled into command normal, sweep, or special are the only options to throw off your instant block timing. Kick normals don't have much variety in delays as well, so you can aim for which cancel the opponent will opt for and act accordingly. Now that I've shown you an overview of my perspective on how to handle instant block in this game, I'm going to show a few familiar situations that change due to the use of instant block and instant faultless defense. Afterwards, I'll show some additional benefits to instant block and how it can help you gain advantage due to the plummet effect on air instant block. When it comes to multi-hitting moves, whether it be 2-hit or 3 hits, the timing never changes unless they cancel before that extra hit interacts. So let's say Ino does a stroke before the second hit of 6-8, she can do that, but it's not usually going to blow you up for trying to IB IFD her away. And if you do this here, and she does anything regarding special cancel, you're prone to being able to punish her. In this situation, Ino is dropping her combo to bait burst. This is common because even if the opponent does not burst, they still have to block stroke the big tree. Ino gets plus frames in this scenario and a combo if you do not block. However, if you instant block the H stroke, you can throw punish any normal or dash attempt. Ino's only responses are to backdash or neutral jump without meter to avoid the throw. Soul also has a relatively safe bandit bringer. Ground instant block does not leave Soul close enough to be thrown. 6P can work when timed properly, however due to the speed of bandit bringer, you will generally get counter hit. The results are the same with an air throw punish. However, you can add an additional layer that is safer to attempt, such as air instant block, where up to 5 frame normals can punish bandit bringer. Ramlethal's Rekka has not only gained a mix-up option, but it's very risky to interrupt with normals against. You can use instant block to punish with throw in between the first or second hit if she's not spaced far away, as well as using instant faultless defense to create gaps when cornered from strings such as 2H and a Rekka. With Shock State, Kai is rewarded with better frame data, such as making his arc plus on block. This move is slow and interruptible with normals such as jabs and 6P. However, if mistimed, this will lead to a knockdown for the Kai player. Late responses can be managed with air instant block to land a throw punish. The same goes for Stun Dipper. Due to the Shock State buff, it becomes safer on block. But since Stun Dipper's timing does not change, you can opt for instant block on the second hit to optimize your punish. Against Chipp's Rekka situation, you generally want to wait for the low Rekka as it's punishable on block. However, due to the possibility of the third hit, you may have to use a different punish than 2P, as the overhead kick can go over your button and punish you instead. Instant blocking helps with this countermeasure, as it will punish both options cleanly. Every matchup has use for both of these mechanics. I've shown a select few possibilities, but there are a couple of situations not shown in this video, as they're more in depth and may be more suited for a matchup video. Hopefully this video provided some clarity to ease of access to the uses of these mechanics, and I can't wait to see how other players develop additional strategies using them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.